Hey ladies and gents, we're in Zurich Auto Show. It's a second day, public day. A little bit of visitors, but it's fine. We're gonna check out the new Porsche Macan EV. So this is the fully electric model, and I really like the design. You can see the Taycan here is the first model. This is even out the facelift. But I'm just gonna take a look at it because it's interesting looking EV. Now I do like the classical Macan style design, but this is a little bit refreshed and now fully EV. We can see the nice creases on the hood, and we can see the headlights design is on the hood a little bit going upwards. It's like a little frog front face. Now we can see the daytime running lights here, 4 pieces. Now they're off. You need to turn on the car in order to get those to turn on. Below we have separated 2 lenses, so that's the main LED headlights. We can see the metallic gray color. So inside here we have unpainted black details. Since this is an EV now, this is up close, and I like it. It just looks nice and smooth. There's air intake at the bottom. There's flaps that open up. There's also a radar, and look at this, also unpainted plastic, but a nice extended lip, and we have unpainted plastic stretching around all the way to the side skirt. Now if I back up to check the front end, now it still has a beautiful front end, and with the bottom air intake it does look almost like a hybrid. So some people who are not into cars might not notice at first that this is now an EV. Despite not having a grille on the top, it still looks really good, like a classical Porsche. Now, let's check the alloys here. Let me see now. We have big alloys. These are gorgeous looking, very simple, 5-spoke diamond cut silver on black. We have the Bridgestone tires, now standard in Volkswagen Group instead of Continental. We have Potenza Sport tires, so that's what they're choosing. Now just to check the tire dimension, here it is. So these are 235/40 R22 big 22-inch alloys. I like the silver ring around. You can see that plastic stretching around. Now we have here electric signature in black. You can see the side mirrors, turn signals, 360 camera, so you can see that close up. You see the new handles, unlock, unlock. Now checking the dash here, we have speakers close to the A-pillars, big heads-up display. Now I know there's a lot of reflection. You also have speakers there. You have the chronometer in the middle, rain sensor, lane assist camera. Now this is now double laminated front windshield. Now let's get to the back, or maybe check the profile. Now that's a gorgeous, smooth and coupe-like on the back end, so I like it. We have a openable panel roof that's tinted. Now look at the back end. There's no spoiler, it's just glass going downwards. There is spoiler here that opens up, I believe. Now we have piano black details around the windows. This door wasn't closed properly. You can see these are frameless doors. So when you open, the window goes down. When you close it, it goes up. You can see that. So that's nice. You see the nice handles, and you can see the rear alloy. So it's a little bit lower now. I've noticed it was higher yesterday. Now air suspension probably. So otherwise you can't lower the car that easy without special springs. Now here you can see AC and DC for fast charging. That's that. Kind of small cover, but I like it. And here you can see a little regulations fooling. Now checking the back end, I like the design and the connected LED taillights that the last petrol had. When there was a diesel, it was divided, but now it's connected even on the electric model, looking very nice. These are off, so they have this kind of transparent finish, so they're not red accents. But we have a piano black outline on these. We have a Porsche signature and close-up on these. These might be illuminated. I haven't checked the car, honestly, because I don't like spoilers. I like to see it for the first time in person for myself. You can see the diffuser there and the horizontal cat eyes. We also have Macan for signature, and here's the wide lens camera with a washer nozzle, and here you can press to open it up. Just wanted to show you now when it's all closed up. So very smooth on the back. I like that. Also very aerodynamic. Now if I back up, you can see the whole car in perspective. I'm a 2 meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet, height comparison. So this opens nice and tall. You can see the cat eyes on the top. You can program the height and by holding the button for closing. Now, for a moment I thought it was maybe a light. Nope. So these are red here on the top. So they didn't copy the Mercedes-Benz white and red light there. All plain on the top. We have this big cover. It's in textile. You can take these off. And then if I back up, you can see the large cargo space. So easy access here. You can see aluminum doorstep on the edge here. You can see Bose amplifier. Now, since this is an EV, it doesn't open further. There is a little room here that you can use. There's like 5 fingers of height. And we have a little pockets here on the side with a little net. Now, here you can control the air suspension and raise the car or lower it. You have cold lights on both ends. We can knock down the seats. Seats knock down 60-40 or 40-40-20. You can knock down the middle. We have a grocery hook on the right side. Now checking the left side, similar with no grocery hook. Also a little pocket there, and we have a strap. All 4 sides have those tether points. Now let's close it up. So let me just back up, and it looks really elegant and sporty. Look at this. It's just very gorgeous EV SUV. I like the fact you have a wiper on the back, unlike Tesla's. So good opening and closing sound. Wouldn't expect less in Porsche. Single glazed and then double glazed windows on the front. You can see we have Porsche signature at the bottom. You can take this one out and turn the key. There's an option to lock from the inside if you have kids. Doors go all the way down, so there won't be water residue there. They have good seals on the sides there. Now checking here, we have everything is covered by leather. Although this is hard plastic below the leather. Black stitching, big handles, and we have some ambient lights inside. Leather, again, stiff. This one's softly padded, then covered by leather plastic. And there's a little textile inside. You can see both speakers. So here and here, there's 2 speakers. So very nice design. I'm not sure if this is maybe a light to warn you there's a incoming car in the blind spot. You can see the carpets. Since this is an EV, it's not too deep. Now you can see here the leather seats, perforation in the middle, and you can see the top here. I know there's a lens flare. You can see the top. Now let me just knock this one down. So no seatbelt aligner. This is going to the side, but you can see here the interior space. Now you can take this one up, put it like that, and in that case the seat will be in this 90 degrees position. This is if you have a luggage, but you can just push it down, and then this can tilt a little bit like that. Headrest press down to lower it. You can see the ISOFIX, also a little bit stiff, but I'm sure you can remove it. Let's jump inside. Okay, EV, you're sitting in this squat position. Not really comfortable, but the seat is going downwards, so you can see that. So it is roomy. Now here are the sport seats here. This is covered by leather, but it's plastic shell. You can see a big strap here, and you can see here we have AC vents, open close. We have a little room here, and we have 2 USB-Cs for fast charging at the bottom. Since this is an EV, no transmission tunnel. This is more on the stiff side. The seats are nicely profiled. We have here an armrest with 2 cup holders. This is nice and rubberized. You can see that. And you can see the inside looking very nice. This is just my dead pixels on the camera. I haven't got time to replace the camera yet, so that's that. You can see ambient lights in the pockets and on the top. View at the back, we have a speaker, 2 speakers actually on the back here. You can see that. And they try to make some space here, but there is a panel roof here. You can see the shade, and we have all 4 sides slowly closing handles. We have nice physical buttons there, so close up on that one. You can switch this one off, but still you have this small light there. Hooks on the seatbelts are height adjustable, and now let's hear the closing sound. Okay, I need to use a little bit more force. Good Porsche closing sound. Headspace on the back seat. Considering the panel roof, I'm touching the edge, but if you're an average height person, you should be fine on the back. And just a view at the front. Look at that. So let's get on the front and check out the details on the front. So on the driver's side, usually there's a physical cylinder. I don't see it on this handle. Now, the doors open nice and wide. Now, I was wrong. These are single glazed, not double glazed. I thought I saw double glazed. Now, again, hard plastic but covered by leather, so it's the same. This one's also hard. This one's padded. Excellent finish and everything. Lock and lock, memory positions, 3 of them. You can open or close the rear. You can open the Frunk. Power windows, all fully automatic. You can lock the rear, fold the mirrors and adjust them. Electronically, big pockets. There's a rubber mat there, and from the inside there's a carpet. Bose speakers right there. Aluminum doorstep, Macan 4. Porsche carpets. You can see the pedals. You see the lights here. So I didn't notice this one, to be honest. I'm gonna see if I can turn on the lights when I exit, or now. Actually, they're on now. I'm gonna wrap it here in the interior. I'm gonna finish then on the outside. So you can see electronic seats, up and down for the whole seat, for the up and down for the knee area for the whole seat. This one's the extension for the knee area. This one's for the bolsters, I believe so. So probably bottom and top bolsters, and then the tilt and lumbar. So advanced seats, you can see here leather, big bolsters on the top. You can see Porsche shield and the headrest that's integrated. And before we jump in, you can see there's 2 USB-Cs and a 12-volt outlet. Steering column is electronically adjusted. You can see the top, and let's jump inside. Good closing sound and excellent soundproof. Now let me switch to wireless. So here's the point of view. Now if you're a taller person, you can see the hood as well, but we have a gorgeous point of view. Zooming in. Now let me just raise this one a little bit. Nope, it's off. Now we have a 3-spoke, beautiful Porsche badge. We have nice and physical buttons. We have driving modes here, and high quality finish on everything. The leather is on the smooth side. You can see all the details. We have here cruise control settings. We have here turn signals, light controls, wipers. Now here you can see the air vents. We have the power button, and we have here on the top padded leather. We have also padded here. There's an air vent. You saw the speaker, heads-up display. We have a beautiful chronometer, so close up on that one. Looks gorgeous. And you can see the dash is covered by leather with real stitching. Here we have the park button and reverse neutral drive. Feels nice. And here's the screen. Then we have this extra piece here. I don't think this one's the screen, but it's piano black finish. You can see also controls on the side. Air vents, again, open or closed. We can see the hazards button. We can see the hazards or turn signals in the mirror. There is a blind spot in the mirror, and you can see these 3 dots here for the blind spot warning light. Now underneath here, this is usually closed. You push it up, and then here you have a wireless phone charger. Now this is nicely rubberized, this is plastic, and we have this multiple buttons. There's like a display behind this piano black. It comes on probably AC controls, and here is a little wheel. Now underneath here, this is padded. This is covered by leather. Now underneath here, when someone opens the doors, you can see the ambient light. There is a symbol here for a key fob, and underneath you have 2 cup holders. There's adjustable, have a rubber mat, ambient lights. That's that. This is just my cable for phone charger. Now this is a bit on the stiff side. You have to press here to take it up, and here you can see there's plenty of storage room. It's nice flint. And let's close it out. It doesn't extend, doesn't have levels. You can see the ISOFIX on the front seats as well. The seats are nice and big headrest there. You can lock this one for the glove compartment. That's a really long and spacious glove compartment. We have a cold LED light and nice flint inside. You can put a pen here as well. There is some sort of a key symbol there as well. So that is that. Checking the top, we have baseless mirror. Now it's a bit narrow view, and you can see further behind you, but I'm sure you have good cameras. Here is the emergency button. Now we have these lights here. These are touch, and you hear a little beep sound. There's a little light here, so it's shooting down right in this area. And you can see here, these are light controls, shade control, and also light control. Here on the top, we have documents holder. We have beauty mirror with the light. And let's see if this extends here. If this is not covering most of it, it's not extendable. That is that. You can see the panel roof that's openable, and you have the shade, but we don't have the key to turn on the car. So I'm gonna exit. Not to forget here, headspace. There's plenty of headroom on the front for a tall driver. Now I've turned on the lights, so let's get on the front. We're gonna pop the Frunk. So the Frunk opened itself, so it has gas struts. So you can see that if I back up a little bit, how that looks. Now, washer fluid is here, and we have a pretty spacious front space. So I think there's a divider here missing. There's a full battery access right here. I'm not going to open that now. This is nice and deep. You have a light here and a room for emergency triangle. We also have access to another battery here. Okay, so it says here minus, here says plus. And we have a coolant here. That washer fluid's blue. Coolant access there. This one's closed. Interesting, there's no opening button there. I'm just noticing because my Tesla has that. And you can see that. I'm gonna let it drop. Oh, it's very light. So we just press on it, it closes up. Now I've turned on the headlights, so let me just back up so you can see the whole car. I didn't saw that button before when I entered the car, so we have the headlights now on, or at least the daytime running lights. These look very nice. So maybe you can program the signature of these. Let's check out the back here before we wrap it up. So gorgeous connected LED taillights. Look at this. That looks quite nice and sharp. So I love it. I'm gonna say I love the new Macan 4 or the Macan EV. It looks very, very stylish. Now, that's one gorgeous SUV here. I'd like to turn on the hazards, but I think someone's browsing the car as well. So once again on the front here. Now let's check the spec sheet, so we might return to the interior and turn on those hazards. We're in Switzerland, so we have 285 kilowatts of power. That's 387 horsepower. That's supposed to be the average power consumption. 1-speed automatic. Here we can see the equipment. Now in Swiss francs, there's the full price. Monthly leasing price, that's that. So once again, gorgeous. Here you can see a little bit of prices. Macan 4, 4S, and Macan Turbo. So this is the 4, so you can see the price difference. You can spec different colors. And then here we can see the range on the Macan 4 here, 612 kilometers, 5.2 seconds 0 to 100. And that's pretty nice. You can even have a bigger range, a little bit less range on the Turbo, but it's faster, 3.3 seconds 0 to 100. That's quite impressive, honestly. Even this is a lot, and this is quite solid, but that is that. So a lot of interest for this EV, as you can see. I'm gonna see if I can turn on the hazards for a moment. So the infotainment came on. I completely forgot to actually show you that one because it went off. You can see the turn signals. They're not dynamic. It would be really cool if they were. And so the inside parts turn to turn signals here. You can see that one. So someone popped the frunk. I'm gonna go back to just quickly run through that infotainment there because it looks interesting. So close up on the infotainment. We have also 5G, I notice. Now, navigation. We have the apps. Now this looks nice and fresh because I reviewed the last Macan that was a petrol, and this infotainment looks honestly better. Now the screen went off, so it might come on when you're opening and closing the doors. I'm gonna switch this one off. You can see the hazard and the traction off there, so I'm not sure how the infotainment comes on. I think it comes on when you open the side door, but this looks great. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is in Deutsch. Now you can see here the navigation. It's nice and fast. So upgrade on the infotainment. You can see here a little bit of these. So that looks really great. Love it. I wish we can actually turn on the main display here, but we need a key fob for that one. Now we're gonna wrap it here. This was more like a showcase of the car itself. On the front here you can see red lights on. So if you want to see more from Zurich Car Show, do subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notified. I will cover more cars. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.